I will tell you guys a secret. When we go to the YouTube algorithm, I know what you guys are watching. For example, I know that this week, one of the videos that you guys watch the most is I Hate Surströmming for the first time by Megan After Dark. I have never heard of this YouTuber, so I decided, why not react to her? So that's how I came across this video. And what is the thing that we eat that look like this in the can?
Fish
boulard. Fish boulard. I don't think it's going to taste like fish boulard. Fish boulard is exceptional. And Cali caviar is exceptional. A lot of things that you guys said that maybe we're not going to like, we love. Well, I like the caviar more than you, I think.
To be honest, like a lot of like herring thing, maybe I don't like this kind of fish.
So maybe you're not going to like some surströmming. Although I don't know if it's herring or not.
So which is really weird for me. I'm so easy to eat something, but it smells the ocean.
Usually the very like smelly one she likes. So maybe she's gonna like this one. She likes fermented stuff that smell like something is dead inside. So.
But delicious. Get started.
And welcome back to my channel. So I've been living in Sweden for a total of about 4 years. And during those 4 years, I've been able to check off many of the things that I've wanted to try here in Sweden. But there has always been one thing that I've wanted to do.
Relaxing.
And I just never had the chance to finally do it. Until now.
I just realized that I cut my hair. I saw her hair.
Okay.
The most Swedish thing that I have wanted to try is Surströmming. Now, for those of you that have never heard of Surströmming, let me fill you in. So Surströmming translates to sour herring.
Oh, see?
But really,
it's herring again. I love herring. Maybe I'm gonna like it if it's sour.
What about me?
I don't know. I like sour thing, and I mean everything from Sweden that we eat so far that you guys said maybe you're not gonna like. I like. So I don't know. Maybe
it's fermented herring. Now, I am not a historian, so I do recommend checking out surströmming.com, where you can read about the history, read the description of what it tastes like, what it smells like, and that's where you'll get the most accurate information, but I'll try to summarize it here. Basically, it's herring that has been salted and cured for at least 6 months. But the reason why it's so infamous is for its distinct smell. Now, the Surströmming website is a bit polite by describing the smell as bad eggs. Because I think what they really mean to say is that it smells like literal shit. There are many viral videos.
Oh, that's the worst smell I've ever smelled in my life.
Smelling Surströmming.
It smells like bad egg. I cannot fight for that. But you know, like in Thailand, the fish sauce, right? The fermented fish sauce. We also do that for like many months too, and it also smells like shit.
This one I don't like, right?
Yeah, like the one that I put in papaya salad all the time. But the real one that they haven't like boiled it yet, the one that you smell, it just the easy version of it. But the real version that they just open from the tube or whatever, you're gonna die.
Which one is it?
You never tried it before in your life. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Well, I kind of like it, but
so
it's
maybe
really
you're gonna like this.
But it really depends. But you know, because I grew up with that kind of smell, right? And I know it tastes good. But if your brain sees something, it's gonna be different.
Okay.
Or opening a can of Surströmming.
Is that?
There's videos of Americans opening a can of Surströmming, but even Swedes trying Surströmming.
You know what?
PewDiePie.
Ooh, that smell! Oh, God!
And oftentimes it results in people puking.
Oh my god, I want to.
This is actually pretty good.
You guys have no idea how many videos I had to go through and how much puke I had to look at to find the clips that I'm inserting in here. I will spare you guys the very graphic ones. So yes, after seeing all of these videos of people puking because they smelled Surströmming, I thought, I want to do that. Get me in there. I want to smell Surströmming. Because I want to know. I
think I'm gonna like it.
What
honestly
would be that bad of a smell.
It's the smell. It's the smell, man.
I have never puked from a smell before. Definitely eating something that's
neither.
disgusting has
You
made
like?
me want to puke. But smelling it, like, come on.
Oh my god. You like that smell? Yes. Oh no. No.
So, I was on a mission to try Surströmming, and luckily for me, there actually are restaurants that serve it. I feel like all of these viral videos, they're just handed a can, they crack it open,
Yeah.
juice goes everywhere.
What's happening?
And then they all start puking, which is great entertainment. But then you'll always find the Swedes in the comments. I'm sure some of them are watching this video right now. Some Swedes being like, that's not the proper way to eat Surströmming. You're supposed to open it underwater. You're supposed to serve it with, you know, bread and this and that. And there's going to be people that are very adamant about eating it the proper way.
That looked like our comment section sometimes. But it's good. We like it. Keep it coming.
So I did that. There can be no complaints in the comments now about how I've gone about trying Surströmming. In Stockholm, there are several restaurants that will actually have Surströmming for one day. So this year it was August 15th was the Surströmming
Only one
season
day?
kickoff. And I booked my reservation a month in advance. You guys,
Whoa.
the first restaurant I tried to get a reservation for was fully booked. So people are loving the Surströmming. So 1 month in advance, I booked a reservation at Ulla Vindblad. So I brought with me
God,
my
wow.
roommate, who is Swedish, and she had also
Oh my God,
never
her
tried
name is a
Surströmming.
flower.
Cecilia?
She was also not looking forward to it. Some people were telling me maybe I should have brought someone I don't like with me to the restaurant. But no, I brought her, and I do feel a bit bad for how the experience went. When we got to the restaurant, I didn't know what to expect. I thought maybe as soon as we approached the restaurant, we might already smell it, you know? Okay, we just got here.
Come
Do
on.
you smell anything?
No?
Okay. We don't smell anything yet, but we looked around to see if anyone was making weird faces or, you know, what kind of crowd was there for the Surströmming kickoff. But everything seemed normal so far. So we got in line. I told the host that I had a reservation, and then I told him like, oh yeah, we're so excited to try Surströmming for the first time. And then he looked at us like, you guys are here for the Surströmming? And I said, yeah. And he said, oh, that's not out here. That's in the back room. Honestly, this made sense. They separated us from the public. Now, when we first entered the room, it was definitely a moment of like,
Wow.
okay, yeah, I smell it. Nu kan du lukta den?
It smells like fish.
Yeah, you know, we could smell it a little bit when we entered the room, but it wasn't until we were like seated in the middle and being hit with the smell from all directions.
Damn, she told the story like it's an horror story. Like someone's gonna come with a knife at one
smell it
point.
now. And also, they've put the Surströmming people in a different room. We're like separated from the public. So can you smell it yet?
I can smell something. It smells a bit sour, but it doesn't smell horrible. I don't know. Maybe I'm used to it without knowing. I don't know. I'm sure I'm not gonna like it. I'm 100% sure.
So how do I describe the smell of Surströmming? Well, as I mentioned, I've always heard that the smell smells like literal shit. Well, they're not wrong, but it's not like your normal, healthy shit. It's like someone that's been sitting on a toilet. So basically,
Okay. If I let the door this open after I poop, Suji's mad. She come and she lock the door. So
I think I'm really fast at the smell. I could smell it so easy for everything. I'm so mad if I can smell something smell so bad, like the smell that I not really like feel familiar with. You know, like
you're not familiar with my shit smell yet?
No, it make me headache. That thing it make me headache. That's why you have to shut the door all the time.
Diarrhea.
Oh, it smells like the worst fart ever!
Surströmming. More like Surströmming. So, you know, imagine shit, but then there's also like a rotten fish nearby. And that's what it smells like. So we put in our orders for the Surströmming. One of the nice surprises was that they actually brought out these cheese plates with really good cheeses on there, including Västerbottenost pie. I'm always nervous about my pronunciation, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
Is it?
So after dabbling in the cheese a little bit, the star of the show had finally arrived. An opened can of Kalex Surströmming. I didn't realize we were going to get a can of it. I thought we were going to show up to the restaurant and that they would prepare a dish that had Surströmming in it. I didn't think they were just going to trust us with an open can of this stuff and be left to our own devices to like piece it all together and eat it however we want. There it is.
All of those ladies behind, they were whispering to each other and they looked at us. and probably because I did faces.
I saw you cover your mouth. The fly. It also came with the typical toppings. It had a dish of kind of like chopped onions and chives, I think. It also came with almost like a sour cream. I'm not quite sure what that is. And then you got your toast skagen.
Oh, toast skagen. I like this.
My backup.
Okay. I can smell it.
Me too.
Do you want to film my first bite? Okay. Dare I lean in a little bit?
Actually, not bad.
So I have all the ingredients I need, and I asked the waiter, you know, like, how am I supposed to do this? And he told me there's no wrong way to do it.
I'm dying over here.
She needs to die over here.
Okay.
Oh, it really smells like. I'm trying to be respectful.
What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna just start with this.
Look good to me.
What if you cook it?
Do I put this on there? I think I'm just gonna.
I think it's supposed to be cold, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but I want to cook it.
I just keep getting a whiff of it. Okay, this is my first bite.
May the force be with you. Oh my god, that's so gross. Oh.
The fly.
There's so much left. It's like, it comes and goes. It's like, it's fine. And then it's like, oh, that's not fine. And then it's okay.
Yeah, I think because of the smell, but the taste is probably okay.
I couldn't do the taste. I couldn't do the texture. I'm a texture person. Like, the taste and texture were so bad, but it didn't taste the way it smelled. So people were right when they say like, okay, you know, it doesn't taste the way it smells. Like, sure, it doesn't taste good. So now I'm just tasting something bad and smelling something that's also bad. I'm speechless because I don't know where to start.
I will taste it. I like most food, so if I don't like it, it means it's truly bad.
Okay.
Now, Cecilia had told me ahead of time, she's like, I'm gonna have one bite and that's it. But she put together her bite of Surströmming and it didn't go well. I definitely feel like we need to put, don't smell, you're not gonna wanna eat it if you smell it.
Oh my god.
And we're getting some extra toppings on there, not a bad idea. All right, here we go.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
So bad.
You wanna use this?
Oh, she vomit?
The fact that we were in a restaurant made it harder to kind of film her experience because there were people in the restaurant genuinely enjoying the Surströmming. So the fact that she was about to puke, I basically was right away like, sorry, okay, I'll put the phone away.
Damn, and she's from Sweden.
Please don't puke. Please don't puke in this restaurant. Cecilia left.
Oh shit!
I mean, I hope she comes back, but she literally almost started puking. One of the things that surprised me the most, I think, was how the smell would kind of come and go. I just turned it towards me and was like, ooh. And since we were there pretty early, there were only a few open cans in the room, but that means that every time more people showed up, means more cans of Surströmming were brought out. What did you just say?
It's getting worse and worse.
I think that's because more people are coming in, so there's just more of it
Oh
now.
my god, I can feel her face. She had it.
Smells like feces.
It was getting out of control, you guys. Every table had open cans of Surströmming, and we're inside. So it was like we were being hotboxed in with all of these cans of Surströmming. Poor Cecilia did not really want to do this, but she's here. And I'm preparing the potatoes for my second bite. Okay, we're gonna go for bite number 2. It's probably been like 10 minutes since my first bite, so we're gonna add some of this potato. This time I thought, you know what, let's really get a lot of toppings in there, because the first bite, I was definitely getting too much of this weird fish. So let's try to get some more potatoes. Anything, really. Anything to cancel out the taste of this fish. Didn't help. It's like a taco.
Really? It's that bad?
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh shit, girl. You took only the fish.
That wasn't better.
That was intense.
Wasn't bad. Wasn't better.
I'm sorry. So 10 minutes goes by. I have a second bite. All the extra toppings didn't help. I think the Surströmming just thought of it as more of a challenge. They're like, oh, you're gonna put more toppings on me? I'll show you. That does nothing. That's what the Surströmming was thinking. I really thought I was gonna come in here and be like, I love it.
I thought you wouldn't be bothered at all.
I thought I was just gonna be like, it smells, but once I'm eating it, it's all good. It really is the flavor. So what does Surströmming taste like? I would describe it as salt, but also there's a fish nearby. That was kind of how like, well, you know what? Okay, so it was interesting because it had a sour taste to it. Sour salt.
It's just nothing but tastes like shite and salt.
It's a little salty, I ain't gonna lie. My blood pressure going up.
The thing is, I wanted to know, what does this taste like without any toppings? So I went for it. So we've been here an hour and a half, and I've still only had 2 bites. I do want to know, what does this taste like without anything? Is this the craziest thing I'm doing? I'm not gonna have any toppings on it. All right, I'm just gonna do it.
Seems easy.
Is it weird that that was the easiest one to eat? If anything, that was just very salty. And I still taste the very sour fishiness. I don't know what people are going to think, but I preferred it without the toppings. What? Now, here's the thing. It was pure salt. This is how I know. I was like, okay, that is salt. It is sour. But that's all it was. I think suddenly when you're adding in this super contrasting flavor of like sour cream and bread and potatoes, it was almost like one of these things doesn't belong, and it's the fish. Yeah. Throwing that into the mix made the whole...
Maybe it's gonna fit with my taste, like my food, you know, like chili, onion thing like that, not the creamy thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Whole thing like, oh, I don't like this.
We really need to
try
like
these weird textures mixing together. So when it was just on its own, it was kind of like, okay. Now the thing is, I'm not saying like, this is delicious on its own. I'm just gonna eat like a whole fillet of Surströmming, but I actually prefer it on its own. It's salty. That's honestly all I'm tasting is just salt. So I am glad that I'm kind of ending on this conclusion of just, it's not horrible anymore, but I'm not going to be able to eat more than 2 little fillets. Let's see. Do you want to see what's left? I have a whole can left. And we were just joking. Can I take this to go? So, my checklist of things I want to do in Sweden. We can check this one off. I've had Surströmming and I didn't puke. But would I do it again? Yeah, I would. It would depend on, I guess, the circumstances. And I would also say, like, there needs to be other food. But if someone were ever to invite me to have Surströmming again, I think I would, mostly for the laughs. I think I would want to do it again to see other people's reactions. Yeah. And I encourage all of you to give it a try sometime.
It is the worst thing I've ever eaten, the worst thing I've ever smelled or put in my mouth.
So now that I've checked off Surströmming for my to-do list.
The guy just now, is he Swedish?
I don't know. It doesn't sound Swedish to me.
What is there to do next? What's the next Swedish experience that I need to try?
Okay. Hello, les enfants. Oops. See, guys, some of that. This one. You guys told us that a lot of people would not like it, Cali caviar. And the other one with bacon.
Oh, this one is the best.
Yeah, but look, I eat everything. It's so just in bad shape. Yeah. This one, we had another one. It was amazing. Not this flavor, though. We did not try it yet. Also, salgurka is amazing. See? I almost finished this one. I have another one with dill. It's green that I did not try yet. See, this one, a lot of people don't like it. We love it. This one I don't like. Suji love it, but I love the lingonberry. So I guess it depends. I think that the Surströmming, I'm gonna like it. I hope so.
Smell already?
Look fine.
I went out and then I sick again.
Okay.